what I've been doing recently that's been working really well for me. It's made me feel more centered and have a more structure, especially to my weekend. And I will explain why. During the week, I always have a pretty structured day. I have meal prep for the weekend, so I have my foods that I eat. I eat mostly really healthy. I work out mostly every single day. And so I feel like I have a lot of self-care that I do throughout the week without even thinking about it because it's such a habit now that works really well. But when it comes to the weekend, I just am so unstructured for most of the time. I, even before having a baby, would just not have a plan in place, which sounds silly to have a plan for your weekend aside from I plan to go out to dinner tonight or I plan to see my friend. But if you really think about it, if you don't have a plan for how you want your weekend to go, it's going to take over and you're going to not be in control. So for me, this has been crucial and it's been super helpful to just have a focus for the weekend. Especially as a mother, I feel like if I don't have a focus for the weekend, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna be all over the place, like I said. So I'm gonna put it right here. I posted on my stories earlier today what my focus for this weekend is. And you saw it earlier in the beginning of this video. Some of it is catching up on reading. Reading is so important to me. I like to read every single day, but a lot of days sometimes are so consumed by taking care of the baby, taking care of the house, making sure I shower, just the basic stuff that sometimes I'll end up reading before bed. But I always try to make it a priority if I can. On weekends, however, it's just a little bit easier because my husband is here. He can give me back a little bit of time so I can take care of myself a little bit more and make myself a priority as well. So that's what I like to do. So today I read a little bit, which I'm so happy about. Hydrate is so important, obviously, just every day, not just on the weekends. But I find that if I fill up my jug of water first thing in the morning, I am more likely to drink more water that day. I don't know what it is about it. It's just seeing the water right there. It just motivates you to keep going. I gotta drink a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And the next thing you know, you drink a gallon of water. So that's been, something that on weekends I'm not mindful about. So now I'm trying to be mindful of hydrating myself on weekends, making sure I'm drinking enough water. And so that's been really helpful to focus on. Another thing that I try to focus on weekends that I didn't do before that I am finding very helpful is mindful eating. I think that when you go into a weekend without really a plan on how you plan on eating healthy, then you're not going to eat healthy. And that's exactly how it used to be for me. I used to go into the weekend thinking, okay, one cheat meal. Never was that ever the case. I'd have pizza and then I'd have, the next day we'd go out for lunch and I'd have a sandwich and then, I'd have drinks and this and that. It would be all over the place, and the next thing you know, without even thinking about it, I'd had multiple cheat meals and I was further and further away from my goal. And so I'd be frustrated because I'd work out every single day during the week. I'd eat healthy throughout the week. But then on the weekend, I would set myself back so much. So much. So, I am tired of that. And I don't want to continue with bad habits that just don't align with my goals. So now that I'm mindfully eating, it's just been so much easier to plan for my weekends. For example, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm gonna go anywhere. No, if I'm gonna go somewhere, what am I gonna have there? What am I eating? Is that gonna be my cheat meal for the weekend? Or am I having a salad? if I am going out to eat tonight, maybe I intermittent, fast this morning, or I eat a salad instead of whatever I was gonna eat prior. Just little things like that. Or like I'll, go do a little bit of extra cardio or go for an extra walk today. Just like being mindful of what's gonna happen, like how you plan to go about your day, has been extremely, extremely helpful and such a game changer for me. So that has been extremely important. Another thing that's been extremely important for me is finding time to move my body. And I think that, so my plan normally is I work out Monday to Friday. Okay, so that's like my plan. I work out Monday to Friday every single day, so that's 5 days. And so my weekends are free. I don't have to think about working out or anything. Like if I don't work out Saturday and Sunday, I feel completely at peace about it. I'm not stressed. Like my weekends are meant to be like free for me to do what I need to do without worrying about working out. However, I always find myself wanting to do something. So I like to set a goal to move my body on weekends, and whatever that means for me, whatever I feel like I need that day. So for example, today I did a home workout and it felt amazing. I felt very centered. I feel like I need to move my body. You know what I mean? Like if I don't move my body, I feel like I'm just sitting around doing nothing. And it doesn't feel good when you're not doing something to make yourself feel better. As humans, I feel like we are meant to move our bodies, and I don't know, go for a walk, be in nature, do something that like feeds your soul. So I did my workout earlier today, this morning. Then I had my shake, which I always find it a point to have right after a workout. I have a shake with my green powder, so I know I'm having like enough greens for the day, in addition of course to my greens that I have with my meals. And that makes me feel so, so good. Not to mention, of course, it gives you energy and it's healthy. You know that you're doing something good for your body and you're feeding your body well, etc. But yes, so that has been extremely important. And I'm gonna again like post over here my story with my focus for this weekend so you guys can take a look. I just think it's so important to set a focus like on a Friday or like right before the weekend starts, so you know what it is that you are focusing on for the weekend. As a mom, it's going to be so handy to just have a plan in place. I know that sometimes things don't go according to plan, but at least you can do some things and you can set up your day for success in some way. For example, my husband went on a work trip this weekend, but earlier this morning he was here. So what I did is, knowing I had those things to focus on, I took advantage of the time that he was here before he went to the airport, and I got my workout in and I got my walk in, and like ate and had my shake and read a little. So, I got a lot of those things out of the way when I had time. But if I went about my day without a plan, I would just be like, okay, whatever, like, what am I focusing on? And just be all over the place. Because again, I don't know if you're that type of person, but I'm that type of person. If I don't have a plan in place, then I don't have a plan. And then it's all over the place. Everything is all over the place. So super, super important. And to add to that, if you do have a spouse, like, make sure that they are aware of what they can do to help you as a mom, because I think that's something that I struggled with initially, and I still sometimes struggle, to be honest, is asking for help. Like, making sure that your spouse understands like what he can do or she can do to help you, get things done, or to take care of yourself, to make yourself a priority too. Because that's important. You are important, and you should make yourself a priority, because if you are not feeling your best, how are you supposed to raise your child and be the best mom for your baby? Like, it's just really hard when you're tired, when you're not, doing the things to feed your soul and make yourself happy, then how are you supposed to go about your day, and give your 100% to someone else if you're not even doing that for yourself? It's just really hard if you think about it. And I think so, if you have a partner that's supportive, and, I'm sure you do, then, they will want to help you, get there. And whatever that means for you. So, one thing I would ask myself is, what makes me happy? Like, what are some self-care acts that I can do this weekend, or that I can do every day, that will make me feel good, that will make me feel fulfilled? That is something I can do outside of being a mother that will make me happy. And I think that helps you not feel so lost. Like, sometimes you become a mom, especially if you're a first-time mom, you feel like you have lost your identity. Like, who am I now? Because you're a mom 24/7. So it's hard for you to even think of anything else outside of taking care of that precious human being that you love with all your heart and soul. But, it's important for you to not forget about who you are and what makes you happy aside from being a mom and taking care of your baby. I think that's helped me tremendously personally, and I hope that these tips and, little self-care acts maybe can help motivate you to think of some ways that you can also incorporate this to your weekend or your weekdays, so that you can feel more fulfilled, happier, with your life, with your everyday life. Because you know what? It is hard. Being a mom it's the hardest job ever. It really, really is. And it's very demanding. So you need help, and you need someone that can hopefully provide some support, so you can also have some time for you, so that you can be the best person you can be for your baby, for yourself. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful. If you have any suggestions on what my next video should be, please comment below. Like, subscribe, share with a mom friend that you think this would be helpful to, and I will see you guys next time.